Let's watch this video from Nuts Taco on this clown is being roasted.
Hello, gentlemen and female gentlemen. Hello, people that voted one way and people that voted the other way. Hello, people that have vitriolic hatred towards other people that are just trying to run their lives normally. And those people who probably have some sort of vitriolic hate.
Oh, and looks like this video is about the Cybertruck getting totaled in front of Trump Tower.
To other people. Let's all come together at a time like this and say terrorists bad. I know it's a pretty...
Yes, doing terrorist actions are bad. I mean, there's some people who just have a screw loose for some odd reason.
Pretty insane, insanely controversial take these days. There's a reason why I'm covering this, okay? Now, normally, I avoid all this stuff. I just make fun of idiots online. However, one of the largest facets of idiots online that I like to cover are the mainstream media, okay? The mainstream media, I think, has lost literally all faith in them. They are a fucking borderline, in my opinion, allegedly terrorist organization with the way they've been running some shit, all right? So, recently... there have been 2 terrorist attacks that took place, or 3 actually. I think there were 3 attacks in America literally yesterday. All right, 3 attacks, bro. And I think that we should go to a completely unbiased website like India Today. I just pulled this up randomly. 3 attacks rocked the U.S. in 24 hours. Coincidence, or is there more? The U.S. has rocked with 3 attacks in the first couple days. In the first day, by the way. All right, in the first day of 2024, all right? Of 2025, sorry. Leaving...
Not to talk, will do really good content.
16 dead, dozens injured, investigated, connecting the dots, blah, blah, blah. Now, I don't want to get into too many of the details here, because obviously this channel is not for incredibly gritty, horrible shit. However, we gotta do some gritty, horrible shit in order to properly make fun of the absolute dumb fucks that are running the fucking media conglomerates, okay? It's
That's the thing is, there's a lot of times where the media just doesn't know what they're talking about.
It's just what we gotta do. So the first thing happened in New Orleans. Apparently there was a New Orleans police officers ran towards the danger with zero hesitation, right? Something goes on over here and boom, the police instantly run up to the scene.
Yeah, they heard something.
Because obviously something insane happened. Look at this car zoom by, all right? I don't want to show anything, but it basically just...
oh my god.
just tried to run over these people. Luckily, they got out of the way, at least here. To properly, to properly enjoy the chaos that goes on in the world, you have to understand the chaos that is very much not enjoyable. They charged Luigi Mangione with terrorism for killing 1 man. The FBI just corrected the mayor of New Orleans, tried to embarrass her on national television, saying the man who drove into a crowd with a truck loaded with bombs and started shooting is not a terrorist.
What? One CEO gets taken out as a terrorist organization immediately. He didn't do anything else. But running through a group of people and firing a gun is not a terrorist. Something tells me there's something wrong in this picture.
Terrorist. First day of 2025. Terrorist attacks New Orleans. Tesla truck blows up in the Trump Tower. Mass shooting in Queens. Welcome to America. Anyway, so there was a...
mass shooting in Queens. That's a terrorist threat. There's multiple people being hit.
mass shooting in Queens. There was a terrorist attack in New Orleans, and here was a Cybertruck. All right, we all love Mr. Musk's Cybertruck. It's just here minding its own business, sitting, by the way, right.
And this is not a terrorist attack.
In front of Trump Tower, okay, literally in front of Trump Tower, literally right in front of Trump Tower. This is Trump Tower. Now, this is a Tesla, right? Elon Musk made this, right? Elon, Trump, I don't know. Could this be a sign of something? Probably not. It's just parked minding its own business. Yeah, it turns out it was not at all minding its own business. I'm just saying. And the craziest thing is, dude, look at this. Look at how
it contained it.
insane this is.
But I also would like you to pay attention to...
dude, why does Fox News not mix their audio?
On that video, as you see that, it looks like the exterior of that truck is completely intact as it sits there.
Dude did a terrorist bombing in front of Trump Tower.
The fact that the interior's like that means it's so strong.
Blew up the car with that huge explosion, all right? Imagine trying to intimidate Trump and...
But if this was really set up like a terrorist would have done, that truck would not be there any longer.
Elon Musk with a car bomb, but you end up killing yourself and running a Cybertruck ad.
The fact that this was a cyber truck really limited the
And the fact that it was fireworks.
damage that
Do you understand how insane this is?
It would have contained it even if it was more powerful, but still, the fact that it launched it straight up.
inside of the
Like, bro, huge terrorist L, I guess. They tried to intimidate Trump. I mean, listen, they tried to intimidate Trump and Elon Musk here, which is obviously fucking awful. But the craziest thing is that it's like, it's a good thing it was a Cybertruck or else it would have done more damage. Bro!
because it
Bro!
had most of the blast go up through the truck and out. In fact, if you look on that
You know, Cybertruck has a ton of cameras and all that footage is being sent out, so they have more evidence.
video, you'll see that the front glass doors at the Trump Hotel were not even broken by
How insane is that?
that blast, which they were parked directly in front of. You can see that in the video there.
Dude humiliated himself, promoted the Cybertruck, and obviously committed a heinous act. Like, dude, how insane is this? I mean, obviously, there's already memes, of course. One person dies when truck catches fire and explodes outside Trump's hotel. Apparently, the person died inside, like, and 7 people received little injuries around it. But, like, dude, the fact that these 3
I'm glad no one really got injured, except the person who did it.
things happened. These 3 insane things happened the same day. All right. I'm just saying, it starts to make you wonder if there is some sort of really wild conspiracy going on. I do love me some conspiracies. But anyway, the crazy thing is, in regards to like this New Orleans shooting, right? This is a guy that actually, like, look at this shit. This is insane. Dude is just actually driving into a group of people. Luckily, most of them got out of the way. Unfortunately, not everyone did. Apparently, like 14 people died there or something. Like,
Yeah, that's a terrorist action.
that's awful. And if you look at this, you are not going to believe what she says.
Is there improvised explosive devices that was found? And we are working on confirming if it's a viable device or not. As Chief said, we're asking everyone to stay away from Bourbon Street, specifically from Canal Street to St. Anne. That is my ask. Once again, stay away from Bourbon Street, Canal Street, all the way to St. Anne.
Police are describing it as a mass casualty incident, but not willing to call it terrorism.
So we can figure out
Yeah, you can see what the priorities are.
what is going on. Our goal is to provide you additional information at the 11 a.m. press conference. Thank you so much, and we will be in touch.
Yes, I will say that we want our community
Typical person would qualify this as a terrorist threat.
and our visitors to continue enjoying. There's so much to enjoy
What? What?
about New Orleans, and we are going to
Uh,
make sure that our routes in the Superdome are
What?
safe today for the game.
the game, as long as the game is here.
And yet we had this tragic event.
It was pretty tragic. I
They want people to forget.
would say, yeah,
We're
sure.
sorry again to
Oh, they apologized. Don't worry, lady.
everyone in our community. But we do want you to go about the day, as we say, just stay
True.
away from bourbon.
True. Stay away from the terrorist attack that we're not willing to call a terrorist attack. That's pretty cringe. Interesting. Kill a CEO, they'll charge you with terrorism. Kill 10 people, plan to kill more, plant bombs around the city. That's not terrorism.
Planting bombs around the city is a terrorist action. A terrorist would think about that.
Bro, it was literally ISIS flags found in the truck of the guy. When you hear the FBI's
That means he's working with ISIS to cause a terrorist action.
having difficulty determining what constitutes terrorism.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah, there's a few more blemishes on the car.
Oh my gosh, just look at
The
it.
car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the
Yeah.
heck is
If a person wants to work with ISIS, you should check yourself into a mental hospital because you're completely nuts.
that?
Yeah, that is what they call an ISIS flag. Pretty
And I recommend you checking yourself also into prison.
much pretty basic terrorism shenanigans, if you know what I'm saying. Doug, what the fuck are you doing, Mr. Mainstream Media? Like, what are you doing? Now,
What are they
the
doing?
obvious fear is, on top of all of this, because everyone wants to say that all three of these incidents that happened in the United States in the same day, on January 1st, are all completely separate, right? This was with casualty in New Orleans. There was a tragedy that happened in Queens, because in Queens, there was a shooting. Obviously, there was a Tesla exploding in front of Trump Towers. That was a whole other ass thing, total other thing that happened there. Three completely separate individuals. None of them constitutes as terrorism, despite the ISIS flags and the coordination and all that. That's all a coincidence. Anyway, Decoy Voice just dropped this video 8 hours ago. Are these attacks connected? I didn't see this video yet, but I imagine he's going to be getting at the same conspiracy theory that I am.
I would say ISIS.
New Year's Day.
What are you getting at, Nux? Oh, I'll be honest. I'm getting at the fact that the media are fucking losers trying to puppeteer you around and gaslight you, and it's not working anymore.
A man drove a rented truck onto Bourbon Street in New Orleans, ending the lives of 15 before dying in a gunfight with the police right after, as an
Awful.
ISIS flag was found on the attacker's truck.
That's probably a coincidence. It was probably an
People don't carry ISIS flags if they don't like it.
accident. Listen, everyone has ISIS memorabilia on their trucks that they use to commit terrorist attacks. It's a coincidence, guys.
Then, across the country at the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, at 8 a.m., a man set off a huge explosion from a Tesla Cybertruck parked outside, as the driver inside dies, injuring others outside, but miraculously the windows of the hotel were not damaged. And
Somehow.
now, in New York City, there are apparently marches on behalf of the Intifada,
Yeah.
as 2025 is already
Bro,
started.
he didn't even mention the Queens thing. Was this video out before the Queens thing? No! I'm shocked. Okay, I looked up Queens. Luckily, I'm looking at it on another monitor because apparently it's showing me porn. Twitter, fix your goddamn website. God damn it. Oh my god. Here we go. This is obviously fucking awful. But yeah, breaking mass shooting is happening in Queens, New York with at least 12 people. Dude, this is awful, bro. Awful. How insane is this? But anyway, yeah, coincidence?
Off terribly, and the way the world is reacting makes me believe it's only going to get worse. Now, we'll break down the information we have so far, so hopefully you and your loved ones are prepared best as possible for what's to come, because
Okay, I don't know what he's saying. I don't know how you're supposed to prepare yourself. I think the best thing you need to do is know what's happening. I think that's the only thing you could really do.
just like in 2024, the media again seem to do their best to downplay the situation.
Let's go, media, baby.
Media does not care.
Media time. I'm just saying. Logan, get out your vlog camera. You got some shit to do. Logan Paul, come on, dude. Pull out your camera. Yeah.
As initially, people saw the ISIS flag, but they claimed this was not terror-related.
Not terror-related ISIS incident is insane. Listen, guys, it was a coincidence. We all know ISIS people are hardworking, illegal immigrants that mean no harm to anyone. Okay, listen, it could.
They don't want to say terrorist organization.
This is not a terrorist event. What it
Okay, dude.
is right now is their improvised explosive
I mean, it's obvious it's a terrorist.
devices that was found, and we are working on.
I love how she says with so much like confidence that it's not a terrorist event. Lady, at least say we don't know. At least say we're looking into it, baby. At least say we're doing something, we're searching, we're interested. This is psychological warfare, okay? In the media, you do know for a fact they're all sitting there together. It was not a terrorist attack. The guy that killed 15 people in a truck with an ISIS flag didn't commit a terrorist attack.
confirming if it's a viable device or not.
Then the news media
Sure.
in unison reported this was just a truck crash.
Dude! Fox, USA Today, routers. At least 10 dead after truck crashes into New Orleans crowd. 10 killed, 30 injured as truck crashes into New Orleans. New Orleans tragedy, truck plows into crowd. Bro, there is no war in Ba Sing Se. Oh my god! What is happening?
my
This is
dang
dude,
God.
this is what I mean by like insane misinformation. Like, we have Twitter now. We saw videos of this shit happening. Okay?
Yeah,
All
this
right.
stuff
Truck
just stopped
crashes into crowd.
happening.
Bro, the guy was shooting. He had a gun. He was shooting into the crowd. Like, dude, there was a cop firefight. What do you mean? Truck crashes into crowd. This is propaganda. Do you see what I'm saying? This is
Yeah,
why I
I
feel like
agree.
I'm making this video. Obviously, I don't sit here and cover like incredibly hard topics. This just isn't so much my thing. I just feel like this is insane. Trump falls down at rally after loud bangs heard in the distance. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. He got shot.
But afterwards, there just happened to be a shooting, until finally updating that story with the driver expressed desire to kill in driver rot carnage.
Interesting. Islamic State inspired driver expressed desire to kill before deadly rampage. Biden says, "No, it wasn't a terrorist attack, guys. It was just a car crash into a crowd of people celebrating. Probably
Oh
a drunk
my
driver or
God.
something, whatever."
Which is sadly similar to what happened back in 2021, where a piece of trash attacked a Christmas parade, but the news media rushed out to downplay it as a
Dude, I don't remember that. To be pleasant to parade. When it says the vehicle sped into a Christmas parade in progress.
SUV randomly speeding into the street.
But the thing is, you know why I think people never didn't look at that as necessarily massive media misinformation? I feel like we're living in a time where the media has never been this mistrusted. People know that the media is just this conglomerate, this evil that is just herding people from place to place, literally just moving them around like sheep for their own advantages to shove propaganda down your throats. Now, I think,
That's very
unironically,
true.
we are living in a timeline where there has
I mean, media just wants to shove everything down to our darn throats, thinking we'll believe everything they say.
never been more distrust of the people that are supposed to give us objective facts.
Seemingly exonerating the person that did it, but also not informing the public that they may still be in danger, as nobody would be concerned over a headline of a truck randomly crashing into Bourbon Street. But that basically buries the fact that there was a shootout, and
True, 100%.
more devices
FBI, we found and deactivated 2 explosives. Bro, this dude put bombs around the city, was killed in a shootout, rammed into people with his truck, and the media's like, car crash, the truck hit people and celebrating.
were found inside the vehicle.
Also, a corresponding remote control discovered inside the vehicle. Now, this is
And magically, this is not a terrorist attack. Back in my day, that's called a terrorist attack.
also significant. And according to the same intelligence bulletin, surveillance footage, Molly, captured 3 men and a woman placing one of multiple improvised explosive devices. So certainly more to this investigation.
Oh, yeah.
They raided the man's home all the way over in Texas. Now, the news media has been walking back and forth on whether he was working with others planting devices around the area, but I don't automatically think conspiracy cover-up, as the media report.
No, I'm not saying conspiracy cover-up, but I am certain of media misinformation.
It's many things that are blatantly untrue. I don't believe a truck randomly drove itself onto Bourbon Street, so why would I believe anything else they initially report?
Why are they trying to avoid widespread panic? Let me teach you. Make a good point. I'm not trying to write you off. Maybe they are trying to avoid widespread panic, but they're doing it in the worst possible fucking way of all time. Like, dude, this is the worst way to avoid panic. You don't avoid panic by publishing something that is certifiably untrue, verifiable by every person that has eyeballs and a Twitter account. It'll make you more scared. It just means that there is something bigger happening and they're straight up lying to you and you cannot trust them. Don't you think that definitely adds more panic to the situation?
As I saw on social media first, the man's alleged identity, where Viva Frey had found and posted his 4-year
Oh my god. This appears to be the video of the alleged terrorist attacker from New Orleans. Oh fuck, this video was recorded over 4 years ago.
old YouTube videos that have all since been deleted. As
Oh my god, dude. And you know that this guy isn't the one that deleted it. Oh.
Yipes. They're hiding it and wanting people to die because they don't want to say anything. But while they're trying Luigi for threatening the country while this is going on, they've known about this beforehand.
Holy shit, YouTube deleted this guy's videos. Oh my god! Dude, YouTube! Bro, you're not supposed to have skin in this game. I mean, I'm just saying. That's crazy. I mean, obviously, if there is some sort of weird terrorist manifesto shit happening on YouTube, I do want to see YouTube taking that down. That's pretty violatory of the TOS. Absolutely, without a doubt. But the game that YouTube's been playing...
Why did they not say it to the U.S. government, or are they in with this? I think
lately
they are.
has been very scary. Like, very, very scary. Here, let me see if I could Let me see if I can find this. I saw a crazy tweet. Dude, look at this shit. I don't know, man. I tried to share Jordan Peterson's first interview with T. Robinson, where he addresses grooming. YouTube disabled sharing and commenting re-upload to X on his channel. YouTube, you realize you're on the side of the rapists. I have no idea what this context is, so don't make this like some sort of thing. I have no idea what the context is. However, certain features have been disabled for this video in response to user reports. Yeah, bullshit. We have disabled some features such as comments, sharing? How can you disable sharing? And suggested videos, because this video contains content that may be inappropriate or offensive. So they disabled sharing and commenting? What? Bro, I don't even know who is this Tommy Robinson guy. I have no idea. But this is insane. Either remove it from the platform if it actually violates shit, or dog, you can't disable sharing. Anyway.
As Joe Biden announced, he did make social media posts just before the attack.
That mere hours before the attack, he posted videos on social media indicating that he's inspired by ISIS, expressing a desire to kill.
That sounds like inspired by ISIS, and they found an ISIS flag. I wonder if he's a terrorist.
Oh my God.
No, probably not.
The ISIS
Then why did they not do anything beforehand?
flag was found in his vehicle, which he rented to conduct this attack.
But quickly left taking no questions.
Have you spoken to President Trump? Have you spoken to President Trump?
Bro, I know Biden just walks slowly because he's old as balls, but it is so funny to see him like slowly walk out of the room. Like, dude looks AI. Look at this. Look at the slow walk. Like, bro.
Have you spoken to President Trump? As a terror attack?
He won't even bother recognizing it?
And again, it's hard to determine what's real and what's not, but I'm inclined to believe that YouTube video was actually him, as why else would the platform immediately take it down, as they do have a bizarre habit of immediately scrubbing all their social media. Now,
yeah. I mean, obviously, my conspiracy brain is saying that was in fact him, it was in fact a terrorist attack. YouTube and the media knows that, and they literally lied to you to obfuscate the situation, to make you feel good about it, to make you be able to sleep at night. No, they don't want America to really feel cringe.
I don't want to immortalize a guy as somebody interesting, but I think we should be able to see exactly as causing these people to do extreme things to hopefully stop it from inspiring other people from doing the same.
I don't know, I'm torn on that. I do think that YouTube should take this shit down if it's true. I just think that they should be more transparent about it. Like, I don't think that if you have a terrorist manifesto out there, we should let this terrorist go out there and be able to show this shit to the world. All right? I don't think that that is a healthy thing to do. Obviously, I like freedom of speech, but I also don't like incitement to violence. And I think that manifestos and shit like that, talking about why it's important to commit heinous crimes, I think could definitely incite violence. That said, I think there needs to be a level of transparency that if it is a manifesto that is inciting violence, YouTube needs to be clear about why they're doing what they're doing. And they're not. And the mainstream media is not. They lie, and they make it so much worse. It's like they say he's not a terrorist, but then they scrub all of his social media accounts. It's like, okay, so if he's not a terrorist, why are you scrubbing his social media accounts? And they lie again and again and again. And it destroys all trust we have in people. Like, you don't understand. Luigi Mangione was called a terrorist immediately. By the way, let me make this clear. Luigi Mangione, the guy that allegedly shot the CEO guy in New York, that dude wasn't even found guilty. He literally was not even found guilty. But he's immediately called a terrorist. This guy? No. What do you mean? He ran over 15 people and he got into a gunfight and he planted explosives all over the city. That's just random New Orleans shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's a terrorist threat. A terrorist action.
Coincidentally, or not coincidentally, hours later across the country, the Trump Hotel was also attacked. And initially people didn't know if it was on purpose. But Elon quickly confirmed it was definitely an attack. And
yeah, Elon confirmed. We have confirmed the explosion was caused by a very large fireworks or bomb carried in the bed of the rented Cybertruck, and it's unrelated to the vehicle itself. Yeah, obviously, all vehicle telemetry was positive at the time of the explosion.
Not just a Cybertruck randomly malfunctioning.
No one thinks that a Cybertruck blowing up, killing someone in front of Trump's building was actually a Cybertruck malfunction. It was obviously an attack to threaten people.
As they did find a large amount of fuel left behind. that apparently the Cybertruck's build helped minimize the damage.
It's so crazy that this acted as like a promotion for Cybertruck. That's like divine comedy in like such an ironic way. It's like more people would have been hurt, but thank God for Elon Musk's Cybertruck saving people around. Like, goddamn.
It looks like the exterior of that truck is completely intact as it sits there.
God.
The fact that this was a Cybertruck really limited the damage that occurred inside.
Bro, Elon Musk fucking stroking his cat, swiveling in his swivel chair right now.
Basically, he's saying the truck made the building survive.
Now,
of the valet, because it had most of the blast go up through the truck and out. In fact, if you look on that video, you'll see that the front glass doors at the Trump hotel were not even broken by that blast.
How insane is that?
That's
and it
very
acts as an
insane.
advertisement. Oh my God.
They were parked directly in front of. You can see that in the video there.
And as of right now, no information has been released about the driver of the vehicle that apparently detonated the device outside the Trump Hotel.
Obviously not. Why would they give you information? You are little peons, little foolish peons sitting in the back seat of the Cybertruck.
Oh,
that
God.
is life. This proverbial Cybertruck, which is a metaphor for life itself. You are fools. You know nothing, Jon Snow. You simply walk around feeling in the darkness. But dog, you ain't entitled to no information. We're just gonna keep hurting you. You see, the beauty of the media is that it knows it's superior. It knows we are little foolish peons groping our way through the darkness. And they will continue to gaslight us. They really don't understand yet that the misinformation shit just makes things worse. Dude, if someone lies but is never caught in their lies, people are gonna believe them. But every time you're caught in a lie, people are gonna believe you less.
But judging by the imagery, Elon Musk's Cybertruck, Donald Trump's hotel, weeks before his second inauguration.
January 1st also. Like, I feel like that's also just a thing. New Year, right before Trump is inaugurated. Elon Musk, Trump, terrorist attack, you know, all in the same day.
I 100% believe this was done to send some sort of message, but honestly it did the opposite, as likely the Cybertruck's sturdy construction protected everybody but the person carrying out the attack. But sadly this likely won't be the last, as
Unfortunately, this shit might just keep getting worse. For real, for real.
we're not even finished with New Year's Day, and we've already seen 2 significant attacks
3. There was another one after there was a shooting in Queens, New York.
in our country. So let's hope for the best, but still prepare for the worst, as with the initial reporting in New Orleans and Las Vegas's investigative track record, I honestly doubt we'll know exactly what went down with either event.
The craziest thing is, I
They will hide it.
do think that the government will know. I think that the investigators aren't per se bad, and I do think the government will or like the big heads will actually know something is happening. I just feel like they're just not gonna tell us, because why should we tell the public? Why should they know that some crazy shit might be imminent? Why would they know? Why would that affect their day? Let's just lie to them. They're fools. They won't know.
So hopefully we can cover something more lighthearted in the next video, and make sure you're subscribed to stay on the inside.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, the NPC phase. I do like Decoy Voice. He makes good videos, but I'm just saying, the PR lady that told the public that it wasn't a terrorist should be fired. She's part of the problem. I don't disagree with that, by the way. I literally do not disagree with that at all. Like, if you think, even if it might be a terrorist, you're really gonna sit here and be like, I don't know, it's definitely not explosive, but mostly peaceful. True!
Yikes.
True! Yeah, it is crazy. You can't hate
It's very nuts right now.
the media enough. I really feel like that's one of the morals of this crazy story. Obviously, the situation is fucking awful, and I don't want to take away from the tragedy that actually did happen. Like, these are incredibly sad shit things that happened that are fucking abysmal. Take care of yourself. Try to know the truth. I really feel like that's the major thing here. Try to be on top of what actually is honest.
Like and subscribe to Nux's channel and also to mine. I am kind of doing other projects on the side. I get pretty busy. And his, of course, will be in the first part of the description.
And try not to fall for shit. Try not to buy into this media garbage. Stay vigilant. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Little life update. Just felt like making fun of the media a little bit. And this, I think, is a very prudent time to do it. Because this isn't the media just saying that Kamala's going to win and Kamala ends up losing. All right? This isn't the media just pulling an oopsie, harmless opinion piece misinformation. I think this is the media actively masking like real shit that goes on because they want to gaslight people. And Being that I am the major gaslighter here, I will not stand for gaslighting happening from other places. Okay? Alright, okay. And if you see someone waving an ISIS flag, they're probably not a good guy. Alright, that's the final moral. Bye-bye. Like, subscribe, and this video was streamed live on kick.com/Nuxanor. See you there. Stay weird, fam.